Okay, so I got some stickers today. These two are from here. And then these ones, all 7 of these beautiful plant stickers are from here. Packaged really well, both came in envelopes. This one came in this one. These ones came in this one. With these cute stickers. And then put them in a card and everything. And also got a couple of freebies from her. So cute, and my kiddo is gonna love them. So anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so today I'm doing a repot to get the little baby starfish plant out and the 2 baby peperomioides out of the mother plant. Snake plant is first, and it goes pretty good. Just gotta get the soil out. I used little stick to poke in the soil to loosen it up, and it came sliding right out. So for most of my plants, I try to make it an airy mix. I'm an overwaterer, sometimes an underwaterer, but mostly an overwaterer. So I do want my plants to have the fast draining soil that they need to not have root rot. And yeah, that's why my mix is so chunky. Now, depending on what you are, either an underwaterer or an overwaterer, I would adjust your soil accordingly, either adding amendments or not adding anything. I'm just looking over the roots. They were healthy. They were a little dry. So once I do repot it, I water it. I'm trying to figure out how to take off the baby without hurting it and making sure that it has a healthy root, which it did, luckily. There it is. The other baby that is there, I left on it because it's still pretty tiny and I didn't want to put it in shock by taking it off the mother plant that is clearly giving it energy and letting it grow from her. Now I fill up the pot with some soil and then put the plant in halfway. I like to make sure the bottoms of the stars are right aligned with the top of the pot. It's kind of tricky, but I got it and it stayed. When I do a nice watering, especially if it's dry, a drier plant that you are repotting, I would say soak it. Soak the plant really good after you repot it. It will help it settle into its new home. And then put it back in its spot that you took it from so it doesn't go into too much of a shock. Snake plants, thankfully, are hardy and don't go into shock, but my last peperomioides went into shock after I repotted it. I repotted it and I teased the roots and it died 3 days later. So With this peppermint, I try not to do that, and you'll see coming up here. So I want to take off that baby and leave that baby. It doesn't work out that way. So I would say be very gentle, like super gentle with these fragile, thin-leafed plants. They got really breakable roots. So I tried not to irritate them or tease them as much as I would with other plants, because it will just freak out and die. And it's not your fault. Not a lot of people know this until they do it. Now, if you're taking off babies and the mother plant dies, at least you still got the babies to try and keep alive and get them adjusted to your home. Just working off the dirt here. Trying to get this one big baby off. I think it breaks off here. Yep, perfect. Has some roots and it looks good. Mother plant's fine. So I don't mean to, but I think right around this part, the little baby one breaks. So I'm not teasing them too much. I'm just trying to separate because that soil was super compacted. Just trying to give it some air and let it breathe and whatnot. Don't just grab onto the roots because it will break in an instant. Oh no, it's gonna break right away. And I do like showing these parts of the video instead of cutting it all out, because it does take time and patience to be able to even get your plant to look at this stage with the roots, it's not all 2 seconds. It takes a while. So it's just showing that if you take your time, you can get it to a place that's good for it, and you might do a little bit better. And it broke off. So I think I stop here because I'm too scared to go any further. I don't wash the roots because I don't want them to get heavy and soggy, because that soil that's on the roots is pretty moist. And now we get the pot ready. So I think I'm using a 4-inch, could be a 3-inch. Again, I am a heavy-handed waterer, so I use orchid bark, extra perlite, extra pumice, charcoal, activated charcoal, and excuse me. If I have any worm castings, I'll throw it in there. And then you just build up around your. Then my peppermint. Time to do the little baby plants.
So I'm just going to put these two together. I like to put them in soil, something clear so I can see if they're good and producing roots. Just checking over these little baby roots here. Just making sure everything is healthy. Yeah, they look pretty good. They're not mushy. This cute little baby leaf, one of the first ones. So cute. Trying to get it to focus on that little tiny leaf, but it's not working. Sorry. Okay, it's done. My pepper and whitey is plant. Up next is this little starfish snake plant. Oh yeah, I wanted to plant this aloe head. Its roots got eaten by my cat, I believe, so I had to reroot it. And it's finally rooted, so I'm going to put it in a little tiny blue pot that my daughter painted. Thank you, Aubrey. So here we are, fill it up a little bit. And this plant was kind of thirsty too, so I just soaked the whole thing after I potted it up, and it's doing great. I'm not going to overwater it, I hope. Any tips, leave them in the comments below. I seem to always kill an aloe once I get one, so help. This one to me looks like a fan. There's a lot of different varieties of aloe that grow differently. I like this one a lot because it just like grows out and like, I don't know, it looks nice. And I'm hoping I can keep this alive for a long time so I can see it get big and beautiful and have a bunch of babies. There, secured in its pot. Looks good. Done. Ta-da. So pretty. Such a pretty plant. Okay. Now I think we do. Oh yeah, the pepper whiteys. So these little babies had some roots, so I put dirt in the bottom, made sure fast draining. And then the longest one I had to put crooked, like diagonally, because it's a long stem. And then the other one just fit straight in there, so it worked out great.